I will be very fast in this. If anyone wants to stop me in that. So we will be seeing that sodium concentration in IV fluids. Sodium NS/DNS 154. Why I am discussing sodium concentration? Because it decides to help in the management also. When I have to give in hypernatremia, when which fluid to give in hypernatremia. So NS is having highest concentration 154. Plasma light, which is normally used in now private hospitals as a most balanced fluid, 140. Ringer's lactate 130, and rest all of the less of the sodium. So what is the normal requirement? 1 milliequivalent per kg. IV fluids maximum sodium are isotonic saline and DNS. 3% NaCl में कितना होता है? 17 होता है 1 milliequivalent, तो 3 ग्राम में हो गया 51 milliequivalent सोडियम होगा 100 ml 3% NaCl के अंदर. So I will be skipping this slide. Potassium concentration in IV fluids. So some of us also are discouraged to use Ringer lactate in hyperkalemia, but Ringer lactate is having very less concentration of potassium in IV fluids, so it does not cause or precipitate hyperkalemia. So there is a very misconception that don't use RL in hyperkalemia. I will explain later in the slides that how it does not cause hyperkalemia. So the which is having highest concentration, isolate M, maintenance fluid, isolate P 20 milliequivalent, isolate G gastric वाले के अंदर यूज करते हैं 17 milliequivalent. So plasma light and Ringer lactate are physiological, they contain 5 and 4 milliequivalent. So isolate I have already explained 35. And what about the burn ampule? तो हमारा ampule है उसमें क्या है? 20 milliequivalent पोटेशियम है एक ampule के अंदर हमारा. जब हम इंजेक्शन देते हैं तो we make it sure that we don't give more than 10 milliequivalent per hour. IV fluid. Entropic KCl. Which fluid does not contain glucose? Isotonic saline, Ringer lactate, plasma light. Sodium chloride, no sodium, 5, 10, 20, 25% dextrose. Low sodium, isolate M and P. Potassium, isotonic saline, DNS, dextrose. They don't contain potassium. So what about 5% dextrose? 50 grams per liter. Sometimes we need to calculate also what is the glucose strength in 500 ml, 25 grams, 50 grams per liter. Provides free water, no electrolyte, hypertonic fluid, small amount. Let's use full fluid in practice. It is normally used in hypernatremia. It provides free water to the body, but otherwise it is not so much useful in the practice. No electrolyte, isotonic solution in bag, but in body, hypertonic when dextrose metabolized. What are the indications? As a vehicle for IV drugs, hypernatremia, prevention of ketosis in starvation, preoperative fluid replacement. What are the cautions? We risk cerebral edema, risk of hyponatremia, avoid for resuscitation. जब हम resuscitation कर रहे हैं, we should use normally RL or balanced IV fluid, never mix with blood. So risk of cerebral edema is due to hypotonicity. Contraindication, hypertonic fluid, cerebral edema, head injury, post neurosurgery, post up. We don't use 5% dextrose in the head injury or the post neurosurgical patients. Sodium free, shock and hyponatremia we should not use because we should use NS1RL. Normal saline indication 0.9%, vomiting, treatment of hypovolemic shock, treatment of metabolic alkalosis, hypovolemic hyponatremia, DK का main standpoint क्या है? NS है. NS is sodium rich, large sodium load, so cautious using. कहाँ हमें cautious use करना है? Due to renal failure, CHF, cirrhosis of liver and severe hypertension. Cirrhosis से हम सोडियम दे रहे हैं और absorption होएगा, पेट में पानी और बढ़ेगा. CHF है और congestion होएगा, fluid और increase होएगा. Most physiological fluid Ringer lactate, sodium 130, potassium 4, chloride 109. Electrolytes are similar to that of plasma. Does not provide RL में कोई calories नहीं है, कोई magnesium नहीं है, कोई phosphorus नहीं है. Large volume can be infused without risk of electrolyte imbalance. So ideal for rapid infusion of large volume of fluid is Ringer's lactate. High sodium so expands intravascular volume rapidly, effective in treatment of shock. Lactate in RL is metabolized to bicarbonate, so useful in treatment of metabolic acidosis. What are the indications? Treatment of hypotension as a resuscitation fluid, replacement fluid in surgical. Surgical वाले बहुत ज़्यादा RL use करते हैं. Diarrhea, burns and fractures. Diabetic ketosis along with normal saline, irrigation of body cavity and wounds. What are the contraindications? High sodium, so cautious use like NS, edema, renal failure, severe hypertension, CHF and cirrhosis. Avoid RL, metabolic alkalosis and head injury and along with blood transfusion. So similar, plasma light is more similar to plasma. as compared to RL. So its sodium is bit more than RL, potassium is bit more, but almost similar to chloride. So it's known, it's normally comes in the form of with the brand name Cavilite, and the private hospitals normally use this solution as more compared to RL, because it is mostly, so in government setup normally use RL. Isolate G provides water, sodium, potassium, HCl and glucose. So Isolate G क्लोराइड ज़्यादा है, गैस्ट्रिक कोलिकासिस में वोमिटिंग वगैरह पे ज़्यादा यूज होएगा. इंडिकेशन वोमिटिंग एंड मेटाबॉलिक एल्कलोसिस. कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेशंस because it contains NH4Cl, severe liver failure, high potassium, severe stroke, oligouria and renal failure. renal failure में पोटेशियम ज़्यादा एक्सेस में होता है, तो इसलिए पोटेशियम वाली चीज़ों को अवॉइड करते हैं. इस हाइपरकैलेमिया में ना जाए. प्रोवाइड्स हाइड्रोजन टू दैट मेटाबॉलिक एसिडोसिस और डायरिया में भी हम वो करेंगे. वी विल अवॉइड इट. सो आइसोलेट M is maintenance fluid. Richest source of potassium, poor in sodium. Correction of hypovolemia, ideal for maintenance cylinders, but normally we don't so much use that type of isolate M in our practice. What are the concerns and contraindication? Low sodium, hyponatremia में यूज नहीं करेंगे, hypertension and stroke में यूज नहीं करेंगे. High potassium में तो हम CKD में यूज नहीं करेंगे, hyperkalemia में और severe stroke में यूज नहीं करेंगे. तो एक कहता है कि भाई हमें वो कैसे करना है, कि हमने फ्लूइड देना कैसे है, कि रूल ऑफ 10 and रूल ऑफ 4. जितना लीटर हमने फ्लूइड में देना है पर डे देना, यू मल्टीप्लाई बाय 10, you get drop rate per minute. This is the rule of 10. Whatever fluid you suppose you want to give 2 liter fluid, you will multiply by 10. 20 drops per minute is the thing you will write in the file notes. So another thing is rule of 4. Fluid in ml per hour, 40 divided by 4, you get it drop rate per minute. So how we calculate that what is the macro drop and micro drop? जो माइक्रो सेट है वो हमारा 1 ml में 60 ड्रॉप्स देता है. तो whenever we set as a 60 ml 60 drops per minute in micro set, it comes at to 60 ml per hour. और जो रूटीन हमारा मैक्रो सेट है वो 50 ड्रॉप्स पर मिनट देता है. So I will skip this because this is pretty long this slide. This is about sodium concentration. We have already discussed. 1 liter has 9 gram of salts and 154 milligrammes. अगर हाफ सलाइन होगा तो 77 हो जाएगा, तो 3% है जो 100 ml में, तो 51 मिलीग्राम हो जाएगा. How much potassium 1 ampule we have already discussed. 20 milligrams in 1 ampule. 1 ml is 2 milligrams. What is the normal potassium requirement? 60 milligrams per day. So similarly 1 ml के बारे में है ये पोटेशियम क्लोराइड. 1 ml of potassium chloride contains potassium 2 milligram. 1 ml of magnesium sulfate 4 milligram. 10% calcium gluconate 4.5 milligram. Sodium bicarbonate 0.9. So 10 ml injection of sodium bicarbonate contains 10 milligram of bicarbonate ions. So how do we give IV fluids? When to start fluids, when to stop fluids? We do by vitals and hydration status, electrolyte status, acid base status, underlying etiology, and associated disease. IV fluids should be considered as drugs. These are volume, they are timing, they are speed of fluid, stop when no longer needed. Don't give IV fluids unnecessarily. The patient will have an overload condition, which will have respiratory distress. So, input-output charting whenever possible. Do no harm. But Dr. Sandeep Suri said, I have always kept in mind my practice. Whenever don't overtreat and don't never do harm. जो चीज़ नहीं समझ में आ रही उसमें कोई बात नहीं. But sometimes the body treats itself also. We need not do intervention in each and every case. The patient आया फटाफट एक दिन में शुगर कम करनी नहीं. Let the things stabilize. So this is the ROSC concept: resuscitation, optimization, stabilization, de-escalation. So first we will do resuscitation, then we will optimize the thing, then we will stabilize, and the stroke is over, and then de-escalate on the stages of organ recovery. How much volume? So volume is nice recommendation for IV maintenance fluid is 25 to 30 ml per kilogram per day of water. This is the maintenance fluid. For sodium and potassium, 1 milligram per kg per day of sodium and potassium. Some maintenance fluid have different guidelines of different things. Fluids containing how to combine as a maintenance fluid, like mixture of dextrose 5% and NS bags in the ratio of 2:1 plus potassium. This was set by NICE 213. Fluid with 40 milligram per liter sodium is administered as a 25 milligram per kilogram per day, provides 1 milligram per kilogram per day of sodium. Use of halves of normal saline in 5% dextrose plus 20 millicoulant per liter of KCl up to date 2022. This is I am discussing about maintenance fluid. No recommendation regarding the most appropriate rate. We should try to infuse during daytime hours to promote sleep and well-being. How fast, how much, which fluid? Right time for any shock therapy is to give fluid within first 3 hours. Surviving sepsis guidelines 2021 says you have to act within first 3 hours. Longer the delay, the more the microcirculatory hypoperfusion, more is the organ damage. Right dose 30 ml per kg of IV crystalline fluid has to be given in the first 3 hours. This is the main thing. You need to note this thing that 30 ml per kg if you give to the patient in the first 3 hours, whatever the cause of the shock. But at least if it is a hypovolemic shock, you will have far better chances in saving the life of the patient. So almost in first 3 hours, 30 ml of crystalloids. Crystalloids are NS and RL. Fluid resuscitation in septic patient with hypertension lactate if lactate is 30 ml per kg of crystalloids in first 3 hours. So how we met the objectives for fluid resuscitation? Mean arterial pressure greater than 65, urine output should be greater than 0.5 ml per kg per hour, bar vestibulitis होनी चाहिए, capillary refill time less than 3 seconds होना चाहिए, improved level of consciousness, मतलब patient improve हो रहा है हमारा, lactate clearance हमारी improve होनी चाहिए. Mean arterial pressure SBP plus 2 into diastolic blood pressure divided by 3 you come to the mean arterial pressure. So fluid resuscitation में बड़ा एक बहुत बड़ा कंफ्यूजन रहता है कि क्या लेना है आपने, NS लेना है कि RL लेना है कि प्लाज्मालाइट लेना है कि एल्बुमिन लेना है, क्या कुछ और लेना है. तो ये हमारा डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ IV फ्लूइड्स है कि हमारा जो फ्लूइड है वो डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कैसे होता है. इंट्रासेलुलर फ्लूइड में जाता है 40%, ECF में जाता है 15%, इंट्रावेस्कुलर में जाता है 5%. तो जब हम 5% डेक्सट्रोज यूज करते हैं तो वो तीनों में डिवाइड होता है, तो इसलिए उसका इफेक्ट शॉक के अंदर थेरेपी देने में नहीं असर आता. क्या आ रहा है, 1 लीटर उसका डेक्सट्रोज दिया आपका 666, तो ICF में चला गया, आपका अल्टीमेटली वेसल्स के अंदर सिर्फ 83 ml गया 1 लीटर के अंदर. जब आपने NS दिया तब आपको कितना मिल रहा है अंदर इंट्रावेस्कुलर बीपी रेज, मतलब इंट्रावेस्कुलर मतलब बीपी रेज करने के लिए. तब आपने जब वो दिया एडिस्ट्रोनिक सलाइन दिया तो 700 आपका ECF में गया, 300 ml गया आपका इंट्रावेस्कुलर के अंदर. सो द लास्ट ऑफ द थिंग इज कोलॉइड्स आपका सारा 100 to 100 आपका उसमें गया. तो आइडियली तो हमें फिर कोलॉइड्स ही देनी चाहिए हर चीज में. कोलॉइड्स में क्या आता है, एल्बुमिन आ गया, हेक्सेट स्टार्च आ गया, टी, मतलब इस तरह के अमाउंट आ गए. बट जो गाइडलाइंस कहती हैं वो उल्टा कहती हैं. अभी आगे का कोलॉइड्स हमारे ब्लड वेसल को पार नहीं कर पाते, इसलिए वो बीपी को रेज ज़्यादा करते हैं. तो ग्लूकोज का क्या है, 10% रह रहा है IV, NSRL 25% remains IV. But about colloids, the colloids remain 100% remains IV. So glucose we need to avoid, NSRL good, colloids are best. But how we go through selection of IV fluids? RL saline are preferred, colloids, fluid fluids are most effective. Never use 5% dextrose and isolates. Never use 5% dextrose due to ineffective rise in blood pressure, risk of hyponatremia. This free water, it will always decrease sodium. Avoid isolate M, P and G due to low sodium and high potassium concentration. Avoid hypotonic fluid because it is not raising sodium, it is decreasing sodium. What is the dextrose? Rapid infusion of dextrose, hyperglycemia, osmotic diuresis, fluid loss which impairs correction of blood. मतलब उल्टा असर कर रही है, और with such fluid loss in hypovolemia is no diuretic. Avoid all dextrose containing fluids in resuscitation. Never use this. For rapid fluid replacement, use only RL saline because these are basic things we use normally in practice. Crystalloid colloids में हम वो कर रहे हैं डिस्कशन. हुसैन बोल्ट है क्रिस्टलोइड, कोलॉइड वाले साथ है. क्रिस्टलोइड में है नॉर्मल सलाइन बैलेंस फ्लूइड, कोलॉइड में है एल्बुमिन एंड हाइड्रोक्सी इथाइल स्टार्च. तो एक तरफ का कोलॉइड है यूकोजुना बेटर. और लेकिन क्लिनिकल एविडेंस क्या दिखाती हैं कि रिवर्स इफेक्ट के हिसाब से कि वे क्रिस्टलोइड भी कहीं पीछे नहीं है.
Thank you, Dr. Ajay. That was a wonderful presentation. I think for all the DNP residents, if you are pretty handy with all the segment of fluid.
With this, we end up with the scientific session. Now I request Dr. Prabhudev sir to honor our speaker and the chairperson. Dr. Prabhudev sir, please come.
एक बार इसको सारी जगह घुमा लेते हैं.
हाँ,
क्या ना सब सर्टिफिकेट अलग अलग है क्या इसमें ठीक है मैडम साहब किसका सर्टिफिकेट था सर का जिनका डबल हो गया ना वो किसका
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir.